Hey everybody, it's Saturday, April 22nd. Myself, Tika, and Kaya are down here at our favorite field again, the same spot we've been hunting for the last couple weeks. We just didn't get to finish it. There's so much field here, as everybody sees on the videos how big it is. Start off the bat, Tika found one absolutely killer tip, and then it was crazy. The next row, I found the base to it, which is insane. I've never done that before, but you can see how perfectly those two fit together. I think it's kind of like, it looks like a bottleneck type of point where it necks down. Phenomenal, same material. It looks great. Anyway, enough of that.
We're just gonna go to the
I do have a point here on the ground. Enough of this foolishness. It does look kind of crude, but it's a point for the day, so I'm excited. Start it off.
God, you're an idiot.
Yeah, look at that. He said kind of a crude material. I bent down and thought maybe it was a faker. But nice little point to start out the day. We got a ton of field to walk, some of the best spots of the field, so hopefully we'll find a pile of them for you. Stick around. All right, just a few minutes after I found that first point of the day, we found a few brokes. We turned rows here, and Kaya's got something on the ground. And I saw it from a distance away. I wasn't sure what it was. I thought it was a piece of trash at first, and I'm glad she saw it because this thing looks pretty awesome. Look at that, guys. It's sitting right on top. You can see it's got a tiny little bit of a tip ding, but it is one heck of a drill. Go ahead, Kaya. Kaya really likes drills, so.
Oh,
Is
so
that
cool.
Is that? Oh, look at that little thing. Here, let me steal it from your hand.
Always.
Oh my gosh, it's so petite. I can't eat. Yeah, it looks like it might have just the slightest tip nick, but you know, for as thin as that is, I don't even know if that's broken right there. That looks like it's flaked right down. Incredible. That has seen so much use. Here. Yeah, I figured it's broke. Let's finish breaking it. Wow, what a cool find. Neat. And you like drills, so that's one heck of a drill. Good job. I got a good one in the ground. Looks pretty sizable. Maybe 20 minutes after Kaya found that sweet little drill, we came over here. It's pretty rocky in here, so it's kind of hard to look, but we do find quite a few points over the years. Hard to tell what kind of material it is, but it looks pretty nice. So, like I said, we don't find a ton of big ones, but that's pretty good size for us here. Sit right on top there. Yeah, look at that, guys.
That's a nice one.
Yes, it is. That's definitely a day maker for me. Kind of crude, like really light. Yeah, very crude material, whatever it is. I thought maybe that was a lot of dirt, but it's got all kinds of stuff all over it. But yeah, very nice, very happy with that. Still got quite a bit of time, so we'll find some more. Another one on the ground. It does look like it's got a small base ding on it, but still pretty good size point. It's pretty colors too, kind of white, pink. I thought maybe it was a little stem point at first, but it does have, oh no, it's hard to tell. No, I think it's broke off there, but I'll wash it up and we'll know for sure. But it's got some great flaking there on the edges. Cool material too. So anyway, a couple more for me.
I don't know if it's focus. I got a good one on the ground. I haven't found anything today other than the tip, like literally right when we walked in. But I do have a really suspenseful one. It's very hidden. Neither one Mike or Kaya could find it, so I'm really excited.
It looks pretty darn good.
It looks really nice. The material's really pretty.
Yeah, look at here.
It'll be a good first point or last point for me today.
Get it hidden in here. Pretty good size. Can't see the other side of the base. A lot of dirt there where the tip is, so.
All right, let's move. Oh my gosh.
Is it?
It's got a full tip.
Oh my gosh, look at that tip. How do you?
That's one of my best points I think I've ever found.
Dude, Kaya, oh my gosh. How? She just said like a minute ago, like I just want that feeling when you walk up on like a killer
That's a really
point.
good point.
Unbelievable point.
Man. Here, just take it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
That's definitely one of my top 10 points.
Look at that. Oh my
I gave
gosh.
the spirit gods M&Ms.
Look at that tip.
Jeez.
Absolute smoker. Beautiful material. What a point. Gosh, what is that? It almost looks like, I was gonna say it almost looks like a little bit of a hardened base, but man, what a smoker. Unbelievable. Yeah, day made, huh?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just gonna go eat lunch and maybe take a nap.
Awesome. Kaya's got her lucky Arrowhead sweatshirt on, and she's got a heck of a point here about 10 minutes after Mom found. Definitely the point of the day so far. She's still grinning. Kaya's got a heck of a point laying right here on top.
It's so tiny.
Yes, it is, and it's got
I like the tiny
it's got a
one.
super good tip on it.
It's like blue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a dandy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Beautiful point.
Let me just take that from you real quick.
Yep, I'm gonna. That's a good one, Kaya. Good tip. Very nice point, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, doesn't look like there's anything wrong with that one. Look at the Arrowhead sweatshirt's paying off.
Yep.
Alright, so we just had some lunch and we were just getting ready to go back out. The girls were packing the bags up over there, and I figured I'd come over to here to where we started this morning and move one row over to the opposite way where we started. We're gonna keep heading that way, but we did find Flint right away, so I'm like, I'm gonna sneak in one more row while they were packing the bag, and I found a point within like 10 minutes, so and it's a pretty darn good one, so I'm pretty happy about that. Yeah, look at that, guys, sitting right on top. All this stuff has been, we had super heavy rain last night. All of this got washed out like crazy. That's a good one.
That's a nice one.
Yeah. Yep, I'd have to say that's my best one for the day. We all have some pretty, yeah, as I say, so far we got a lot of good spot to walk yet. I know Kaya really wants to get back over to where she found that killer heartbreaker it was a week or so ago. So we're gonna try to hit that yet. We got a little bit more to walk over here. Tika just found that monster point, so hopefully we'll find quite a few more, but I'm gonna say that's my day maker so far.
Back in our spot that I found my killer point of the day. I did just find another little point. It's pretty easy to see. I don't think it's broken, so let's see what it is.
Looks like a pretty nice little guy.
Yeah, it's a serious look over here.
Oh yeah.
It's got a long base.
I was saying it's got a very long stem, kind of like this. Does it look like snapped off on the stem, like intentionally?
Here, you hold it.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we find a few of those here and there, like it's almost like it's snapped off there intentionally just to create a stem. Sweet little point, maybe a little bottleneck or something. All right, another one for you. Seconds after Tika just found that point right there, we literally just stuck our sticks in the ground, came back over to the rows that we were in. I took one step and I got one here, so looks like a pretty sweet little guy. Maybe just the tiniest of a base ding, but this little thing. Look at that. Yeah, gosh dang, just small little, almost looks like maybe a little bifurcate or something. Definitely not going to complain.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. I just figured I'd show you there. All right, we got quite a bit more to go.
My turn.
So yeah, Kaya's turn now. Okay, Kaya said she was up next, and we went down the rest of her row. And I looked back and she was just about ready to pick this thing up, and then she stopped because she's like, I think I might got something here. And it definitely looks like a base sitting there. So go ahead, Kaya. Hopefully that's a full point. Ooh. Is it full, or what do we got?
I think so.
A little bit of a tip off of it, or is it kind of rounded?
I think it's round.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do we got here? Let me see. It definitely looks like it, don't it? Yeah, I'll have to look at it. It's hard to see in the phone here, but a sweet little base. Look at all the little stripes on the top of it. Probably maybe broke it one time and then they rounded it off. Sweet. All right, you said you wanted another one.
Yep.
All right, hopefully we find some more. Hey everybody, here's a quick cleanup video for Saturday, April 22nd. This is actually going to be a two-part hunt, so I'm going to do two different cleanups for this. Otherwise, it just gets a little bit too long. Tika, myself, and Kaya went back down to our favorite site, or our favorite field, I should say, and tried to hunt some of the areas that we didn't finish in the last weekend. So I'm going to go through what we found in the first video, and then we'll have the second video up probably a week or so after this one. Some of the things that we found that were broke. Tika found this giant tip. I can't remember everything that was on the video. It wasn't filmed. Big shame tip there. Actually, I was kidding on that video. Obviously, I said that those two went together, and it was pretty funny. That little tiny base. Found some beautiful, beautiful end scrapers. Little heat treated looking thing. Yeah, I enjoy finding these. We don't, like I said, we don't always video them, but they are really nice and important tools. This was a piece of slate. I don't know if I videoed it, picking it up or not, but you can see it's obviously a broken something, polished piece of slate. You can see all the polish lines in it. Super smooth on both sides. Unfortunately, it's broke, as most of the slate pieces are. Going through some of these points. This is a piece that I found. Pretty rough point, kind of a Lamoka type style, I think, which are generally pretty rough. Here's a little tiny point that I found. This thing was made really well. You can see really nice flaking on that piece. Some good ears. Got a little chip on the base, but not a bad point. Here's a sweet little drill that Kaya picked up. Obviously a work down point. Tiny tip nick, but really old looking. Looks like it's probably whoever was using it broke it. But yeah, that's a really cool piece. Broken point there. I think this is one that Tika picked up, kind of a longer stemmed little guy. This is one that Kaya found, which is really neat. It's got some dark lines there on the tip. Kind of a neat little base on it. This is another one Kaya found. I really like these like short, small, like wide points. Probably a lot bigger at one time, sharpened down heavily. But yeah, we do find a handful of these points out there. I don't know if I videoed this. This was a neat piece. Obviously just a big flake made into possibly a hafted scraper. It's got some really nice working all the way around the edge of it. Kind of a neat piece. Not sure if that's homestone or what that is, but here's a point that I found in an area that I haven't walked in the past, so I'm kind of excited about that. You know, for the future, hopefully we'll find a handful more over in that area. There was a lot of material. Found a hammerstone and a bunch of tools and stuff, but I did pick up this here point. Really nice piece. This is one that I found. Unfortunately, it's broke. Beautiful colors, probably some heat treat. It's got, yeah, stem. I thought it was a little stem point, but it's got the base kind of snapped off, but really well made. Kind of a shame on that one. And this is probably my bigger piece for the day. And this thing is super. I can't believe it's even still together. Super porous. It feels like it weighs nothing. It's kind of a rougher material, but does have some size to it. So happy to find that. This was a piece I found right off the get-go, and I popped it out, and unfortunately I didn't get it on video. Looks like it's probably a piece of Attica shirt. And it's just a really well made blade. It's got the tip kind of snapped off of it, but yeah, it's not a bad piece. And then for the first video, this is by far the best piece in there. This thing is just absolutely killer. One of the best points of the day. Tika found 3 points that day that were showstoppers, and you'll see the other 2 in the second video. But this thing right here steals the show for the first video. Not sure exactly the type. Like I said, when I first saw it, I thought maybe a little hardened, but I think it's something different. Not really sure exactly yet. But just killer craftsmanship. Beautiful material. Down near 100%. Just the tiniest little tip ding right there. But yeah, just what you hoped for to find when you go. So really happy to add that to our collection. Like I said, this is the cleanup for the first part, and in a week or so we'll get the second part of the video up. So hopefully everybody's out there this spring and finding a bunch of good stuff, guys. Rock on.